What are the benefits of being a trad wife and mother? And why are some women really self-fulfilled down deep in their souls, and others seem to not be able to fill that void that they've been searching for, that happiness they really want? In an article in Time magazine, Jenny Santee, author of The Giving Way to Happiness, Stories and Science Behind the Life-Changing Power of Giving, wrote this, quote, "Scientific research provides compelling data to support the anecdotal evidence that giving is a powerful pathway to personal growth and lasting happiness. Through fMRI technology, we now know that giving activates the same parts of the brain that are stimulated by food and sex. Experiments show evidence that altruism is hardwired in the brain and it's pleasurable. Helping others may just be the secret to living a life that is not only happier, but also healthier, wealthier, more productive, and meaningful." When I read that, I thought, altruism isn't a word I hear often, so I looked it up to be sure that I understood the whole meaning. Altruism means the belief in or practice of disinterested and selfless concern for the well-being of others. How does this relate to being a trad wife? A traditional wife makes her life about serving others. The main part of her day consists of making a beautiful, clean, comfortable, well-supplied home with food readily available to support her husband and family. And if she has selfless concern for the well-being of her family, what benefits does she receive in return? Number one, purpose. Being a trad wife and mother gives your life real purpose. Here's a quote from Dr. Jody Lowinger, author of The Mind and Strength Method, 4 Steps to Curb Anxiety, Conquer Worry, and Build Resilience. Knowing your purpose can lead you to your passion. Having meaning behind your actions can make even the most mundane aspects of your life feel brighter. So serving your family and establishing a home of stability for your husband and children brings that sense of purpose, combined with the giving that activates the parts of the brain that stimulate pleasure. Having a purpose in building a loving home and family not only benefits those in your home, but it brings about your own happiness at the same time. Number 2, support. If you and your husband build your life around the traditional roles of men and women, husbands and wives, you will enjoy the financial support for your efforts because your man will bring home the bacon. You won't have to worry about that generally. He will be your provider and protector, and you will be the homemaker and organizer. Both roles matter, but a benefit to you is that the burden of financially providing for the family will not be on you, and the burden of keeping the home clean, orderly, and comfortable will not be on him. Both of you share in the support of each other. That doesn't mean that there would never be a time when you may have to help out by doing a home business or going to a temp job if he gets injured or is in recovery. That's happened to me several times in our 39-year marriage. And it also doesn't mean he never does any housework when you are not able or just to help out. But the burden of the responsibility for providing is on him, and your role is keeping the home. Number 3, planning your day. I remember when I first started working a job when I was just a teen. It was fast food and then retail. Every minute at work was planned out for me. Every task was put upon me by others, and the only purpose served was a paycheck for me. Then I started working at a daycare, and I was in charge of planning out what I would do with the group of little ones in my care. Wow, what a difference! I could serve these little souls, which gave me happiness because I was actually serving real little people, and I could choose how to do that and what we would do throughout the day. It was so much more fulfilling. It's the same with being a trad wife and mother. Yes, you may have a list in your head about all the things you need to accomplish, but you're in charge of your day. You choose what tasks you want to do for the day, how you want to do them, and being creative about it adds to the fun of it. This is definitely a huge benefit of being a trad wife. Number 4, no childcare cost or guilt associated with it. A family with a trad wife does not have to worry about childcare costs for obvious reasons. Not only will you be raising your own children and not paying someone else to do it, but you will also have no worry or guilt about the way they are being treated, taught, or trained when you're not around. Number 5, a motivated man. Ask any real man what he wants. When I say a real man, I mean a man who knows how important it is that he take his responsibilities seriously, and he wants to take them. A real man wants a wife and children, and sees his wife as a partner, friend, and confidant. A man who receives the benefits of having a traditional wife is motivated to provide well, and is encouraged to be the best husband and father he can be. There's nothing more attractive than a hard-working man who loves his wife and children. Isn't that right? And that attractiveness can lead to other physical benefits for the both of you. That gives you more motivation to be a passionate and willing partner in the bedroom, to be more respectful to him, and to do well in your role at home. This all works together. Number 6, grateful children. A traditional wife, again, has an altruistic attitude about children. Her first priority when it comes to her children is to teach and train them how to behave so that they can be pleasant to have around and they too can have joy and purpose. When she does that, her children have the opportunity to show gratitude towards her. Of course, each child will choose to take that opportunity to be grateful or not. But a traditional wife knows she has done everything in her power to teach them to be grateful and to provide a loving home that gives her children a stable environment to grow and thrive. If you want to know how to teach your children to have a grateful attitude, I'll put a link at the top of the screen here because there's a video about that on this channel, and I will also put it in the description below. Number 7, no guilt. As you probably already know, one of the problems many women have is the feeling of guilt that they are not there for their husbands and children. They're too busy working and feel exhausted at the end of the day, but still have lots to do when they come home from work. That's completely eliminated for trad wives. I'm not saying feeling exhausted is eliminated or hard work is eliminated. No. But feeling guilty that you have put all your energy and effort in at work and have very little, if any, left for your family, that is eliminated. The vast majority of your energy and effort goes into your family, so that guilt is gone. Number 8, community service. A traditional wife and mother can also find time to give more to the community. As a trad wife, you can make part of your day serving others outside your family and even involve your children in those efforts. This teaches them how to be servants so they can also find that happiness in an altruistic life. Number 10, joy. Every scientific study shows that true happiness comes from serving others. So having joy is built into the equation of being a trad wife. And part of being a trad wife is teaching and training your children to behave, which is what this channel is all about. So click on the screen now to find a step-by-step instructional video to help you be the most effective parent you can be. And please don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. That really helps me out. Moms, you can do this. I hope to see you here next time.